The Veskari arrived in silence. Their ships, sleek silver crescents scarred by plasma burns, dropped out of folded space above Earth without a single weapon charged. No warning shot. No demand. Just a transmission on every human frequency. We seek asylum. By the time the message finished looping, half the world's militaries had scrambled jets. Humanity had seen aliens before, one cautious diplomatic contact with the Lumine during the Jupiter Accord, but nothing like this. A full refugee fleet. Of a species no one had ever met. President Amelia Rhodes called an emergency UN session while the ships hovered like wounded birds. Their leader appeared through a shimmering hollow interface, tall, gray-skinned, with fractal markings that glowed faintly as if lit from within. Its voice resonated like layered chords. I am Vale of the Veskari. Our civilization has been condemned to extinction by the Atrix Dominion. We flee so that our children may live. He paused. We have nowhere else to go. The room erupted, whispers, protests, fear. Humanity had barely learned its place in a larger galaxy, no one wanted to inherit another species war. Yet something else flickered in the human delegate's eyes, curiosity, defiance, and empathy. Rhodes leaned forward. Why did they sentence you to extinction? Vale lowered his head. Because we refused to kneel. Silence. Then he explained. For centuries, the Atrix had ruled the outer spirals of the galaxy. They considered themselves curators of order, a polite term for tyrants, who demanded absolute obedience. The Veskari, brilliant engineers and explorers, complied for generations. But when Atrix forces tried to conscript their children into cognitive redistribution, a euphemism for harvesting neural tissue to power their war AIs, the Veskari resisted. That resistance was met with orbital bombardment and an edict: the Veskari species was to be erased. Their fleet, once a scientific armada, became an ark carrying the last 70,000 survivors. We ask nothing but sanctuary, Vale said. We have knowledge, skills, and peaceful intent. But we cannot hide from the Dominion forever. The UN chamber rippled with unease. Humanity had fought its own wars, against tyranny, against extinction-level threats, and survived through grit rather than superiority. But sheltering a species marked for annihilation risked drawing a galactic superpower's gaze straight to Earth. It was madness. But humans had always excelled at doing the impossible. The vote passed by a narrow but decisive margin: Earth would offer asylum. When Rhodes delivered the news, Vale's fractal markings shimmered with something like astonishment. You would risk destruction for us? We don't leave people to die, Rhodes replied. Not anymore. Within days, Veskari ships descended into secure landing zones. Scientists, anthropologists, and engineers mobilized across continents. The Veskari quickly proved invaluable, repairing failing satellites in minutes, stabilizing fusion reactors, and teaching humanity how to grow food in nutrient fog fields that doubled output within weeks. For the first time in centuries, humanity saw a glimpse of what a truly shared civilization might look like. Then the Dominion arrived. Their flagship eclipsed the moon, a colossal obsidian spear bristling with annihilation cannons. The sky lit up in a warning broadcast. Turn over the fugitives. Earth is irrelevant. Compliance ensures survival. The message repeated, dripping with cold certainty. Humanity broadcasted a single response. No. The Dominion responded instantly, descending drones, energy lances tearing through the atmosphere, gravity disruptors flattening entire coastlines. Humanity fought back. Not with superior technology, because they didn't have it. But with stubbornness, cleverness, and the one advantage no Dominion war AI had ever faced. People who refused to surrender. Veskari engineers scrambled alongside human soldiers, modifying railguns with alien circuitry and converting weather satellites into orbital shields. Civilians launched drone swarms built from repurposed consumer tech. Nations that once argued over borders now shared data in real time, turning Earth into a single coordinated defense grid. In the battle over the Pacific, a Dominion destroyer attempted a planetary side beam, only for a human pilot, Lieutenant Carmen Lee, to ram her damaged fighter directly into the emitter core, detonating it mid-charge. She transmitted 2 words before impact. "Not today." The Dominion, unaccustomed to resistance, much less suicidal bravery, hesitated. That hesitation was all humanity needed. A joint Veskari-human task force struck back with a weapon improvised in only 40 hours, a resonance pulse tuned directly to the Dominion's quantum command lattice. It didn't destroy their fleet, but it severed their coordination, leaving them disoriented and vulnerable. Earth's united defenses drove them out. The Dominion retreated, not defeated, but shaken. After the victory, Vale stood beside Rhodes before a global broadcast. "Why did you help us?" he asked quietly, almost to himself. Rhodes smiled. "Because no species deserves extinction. And because humanity has a habit of punching above its weight." Vale bowed deeply. "Then let our people stand together. From this day, the Veskari are no longer fugitives. We are home." Humanity had taken in a species the galaxy had written off as doomed. And in doing so, it had announced something new to the cosmos. If you come to Earth seeking refuge, you will not stand alone. And if you come seeking conquest, you will not leave unscathed.